remain mostly cloudy. Let's go ahead and take a look at your time lapse from your flats camera. And as you can see here in Cleveland, lots of clouds across the area. So unfortunately, we are staying cloudy. Temperatures starting off in the teens this morning. We're headed into the low 20s. Pretty much uneventful Valentine's Day weather-wise. All right, let's take a look at current temperatures. It is 19 at County Airport. Hopkins checking in at 18. Akron, good morning to you. You are at 20. It is 16 in Lorain, 10 in Port Clinton, and wind chill's not too bad. I mean, there are some single-digit readings here, but winds are light out of the north. So nothing going on other than just some cloud cover. But here's what we're talking about. We've got a winter storm warning that is in effect at 1 a.m. and then that goes all the way until 1 p.m. on Tuesday. They might drop it earlier on. We'll see. It still has yet to get here. Winter weather advisory out towards northwestern Ohio. You're going to get a lot of snow too. I'm going over 4-5 inches for you. The rest of us, we're going to see over 8 inches. And you can see this system is really bringing winter storms all over, that same exact system that I was just talking about. Look at the winter storm warnings, how many areas it encompasses. And then to the north, we've got the wind chill warnings. We've got temperatures up there feeling more like 35 to 40 below. So here's our storm system. It's going to take a path along that cold, a panhandle hook, eventually hook up in the Ohio River Valley, and that's when we've got the snow arriving. So let me take you hour by hour today. Again, not a lot going on. Temperatures back into the low 20s this evening. We've got temperatures right around 20 if you are headed out. And then tonight we're starting off. All right, it's after 4 a.m. where we've got the snow moving in. You got plans to travel tomorrow for the morning commute. It's going to be dicey. I mean, I know it's going to be about an inch or two, but you know, when it's widespread, it could cause problems, slick conditions on the roadways. That's batch number 1. That's out by noon, and we're seeing just some scattered light snow showers and flurries. Then we've got batch number 2 moving in after 4. We've got the heavy snow with this. Look at these deeper shades of purple. Tomorrow evening, that is not going to be a good one. And then that's going to continue into the night and then finally tapering off during the morning commute on Tuesday. So let's talk totals. Everybody wants to know about this. This is by 7 a.m. on Monday. So during the morning commute, 1 to 2 inches roughly. As we head, again, it leaves at noon, and so we got general amounts upwards of 3 inches for most of us. Then by the evening, we could have 6 to 8 inches of snow on the ground by the time you go to bed, and then we're going to add to that, and here's your snow total. It's a widespread 8 to 12 inches of snow. So Valentine's Day, just take some time to relax before this moves in. 24 today, 14 tonight. The snow develops again after 4 a.m. and then we're looking at up to an inch. By the time you wake up, we'll have 1 to 2 during the commute time frame, and then at least around 3 inches with this first batch, and then that second one coming in the evening. It's going to be cold on President's Day.
Excited about Daytona and warm weather down there, but then we're here.
We're here. It's at least uneventful today. I mean, weather-wise.
Right.
You know, uneventful today. It's tonight into tomorrow and even Monday night where we're going to be tracking this big-time winter storm headed our way. Right now, trying to track some sun, and we're seeing a glimpse of it here in North Canton right now. So we could have some breaks from time to time through the morning. Ultimately, though, clouds winning out your day. Temperatures this morning in Akron in the teens. We're headed into the low 20s throughout the afternoon. You factor in the wind and it's going to feel more like the teens. We're sitting at 18 right now, but look at Minneapolis. 18 below, and then you factor in the wind chill. It could be worse on this Valentine's Day. 41 below is what it feels like in Minneapolis. That's that chunk of Arctic air that continues to seep down all the way down into Texas. And this area of low pressure that's developing right now over Albuquerque, it's going to take a path along the fringe of this cold. And you notice where it leads it? Right in the Ohio River Valley. And that is why we're going to get walloped with snow. Right now, there's snow developing from Kansas all the way down into Oklahoma City, even into Texas. We've got snow. There's our system. So when does it arrive? Here you go. Here's your hour by hour forecast as we go through the day today. Again, not a lot lot going on. We could have some breaks of sun early on. Otherwise, clouds in the afternoon into the evening. Maybe a few flurries here and there. I can't rule it out, but most of us, though, dry. Now, we're not dry as we head into tomorrow morning's commute. You're going to want to allow yourself some extra time. We're going to have slick spots. It's going to be a mess. We're looking at a coating to around an inch, but you notice it's widespread here during the morning commute. This lasts all morning long and then finally out by 11 o'clock. That's round number 1. By the time that gets out, we'll likely have 3-4 inches of snow on the ground. Then we get a break in the afternoon. After 4 o'clock, late afternoon into the evening, we've got our second round arriving. This one's going to pack a punch. We've got heavy snow during the evening hours, overnight, and even the morning commute on Tuesday could be dicey. Yes, it'll likely be out or tapering off as that commute starts, but we're going to have significant snow on the ground at that point for everybody. And then Tuesday, things wind down. So let's talk snowfall totals here. I'm stopping the clock at 6 o'clock in the morning as the morning commute's starting. We're got a coating on the ground at this point. Now by 10 a.m. after the commute, 1 to 2 inches on the ground. By your lunch hour, same deal here, right around 3. Then we've got that burst moving in during the evening hours. We could get where we could have 4 to 7 inches of snow on the ground at this point. And then by Tuesday morning, everybody in the red. I'm going with widespread 8 to 12 inches. Snow. Yes, there will be some spots that will get a foot of snow, and we need it for the season. We're down about 5.5 inches, and trust me, we're going to make up for that. Our average high 37. We are well below that today. Our high only 24. As we head into your President's Day, we're back into the low 20s. We do have that round of snow in the morning, then again in the evening, wrapping up Tuesday, but it gets cold. Coldest night Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, thanks to this deep freeze that we've been in throughout the month of February. I mean, we're looking at 9 degrees below average so far for the month of February, and right now I'm looking for some sunshine on this Valentine's Day. We might get a break here down in North Canton. There's some sun there. Then you go to the north and we've got lots of clouds. You could see some breaks of blue peeking through from time to time. Now, our temperatures started off in the upper teens this morning. We are staying put in the low 20s through the day today. Again, mostly cloudy on this Valentine's Day, uneventful weather-wise. The event comes early tomorrow morning. We're at 23 degrees at Burke Lakefront, 19 at Hopkins. It is 16 in Lorain, 14 Port Clinton. That's where we're seeing more sunshine out towards Put-in Bay. They started off with a clear sky. Wind chill's not bad. We're in the teens. Could be a lot worse. We're seeing sun near the lake here. You go inland, lots of cloud cover. We've got plenty of clouds in and around the area, so at times we could have breaks of sun through the morning, but by the afternoon, lots of clouds around. All right, here's your latest winter alerts. We've got the winter storm warning for much of Northeast Ohio. Winter weather advisory in blue. You're going to get less than what's under the winter storm warning. But look at how expansive this is. I mean, this winter storm warning goes all the way into Tennessee, all the way down in through Texas, and then we've got the wind chill warnings to the north. And this system is traveling along that cold air right on the cusp of the cold air, and so this low will eventually dive and then eventually swing back up. It's what we call panhandle hook up into the Ohio River Valley, and I'm expecting that again starting after 4 a.m. So let me take you hour by hour here as we go through the day today. Not much, just lots of clouds through the afternoon. Temperatures in the low 20s. This evening we could have a passing flurry or two. Otherwise, we're just looking at a quiet evening and a quiet start to the night. Now, it's not until after 4 a.m. where we've got the widespread snow arriving, and you could see shades of dark purple. That's heavy snow at times, and this is coming during the morning commute. So tomorrow morning's commute, you are definitely going to need to give yourself some extra time because this is an event that's going to be across all of Northeast Ohio. We get a break from it right around your lunch hour. We could have a couple of light snow showers and flurries around through the afternoon, but then after 4 o'clock, our second wave moving in, and that one's going to pack the punch. We've got heavy snow rounds of heavy snow through the evening, through the night, and then even into Tuesday morning. For the morning commute, it should be lifting at that point, and temperatures rather cold, back to around 10. We've got the cold air funneling in behind it. So how much snow? Okay, so we're talking tomorrow morning. Morning commute, we're going to pick up easily about an inch or two. By lunch hour with this first round is going to bring 2 to 4 inches. This is by noon. And then after that, we're going to add to it during the evening. So by the time you hit like late evening hours, we could have a half a foot of snow on the ground at that point. We're going to add to that all together widespread 8 to 12 inches of snow. This is going to be a big one, folks. 24 degrees today. Valentine's Day, we're issuing a cuddle alert. I always have to do that on Valentine's Day. That's when you can be cheesy, right? Tonight, snow develops after 4 a.m. We're going to get upwards of an inch by daybreak, and then again 1 to 2 during the morning commute. By your lunch hour, we'll have 2 to 4 on the ground. Then that second round arriving in the evening, and that one's going to pack quite the punch. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. After that, it gets cold, 17 on President's Day, or after President's Day.
For each other with all this snow coming too.
Absolutely, the snow and cold. I mean, it's been cold the last several weeks here, 2 weeks. For February, we're down about 9 degrees from where we should be for the average of the month. All right, here's a look at North Canton, and we're still in search of sunshine. I see a shot behind Rosie. There's some sun peeking through in downtown Cleveland, and same here in North Canton. So if you get a break of blue, you're lucky. Unfortunately, we're going to be completely clouded over here as we head into the afternoon. And in the Akron area, I do expect temperatures to hit the low 20s. So temperatures well below average by about 10 to 15 degrees. Our average high, 37. We're at 19 right now, but how would you like to be out to the west of us? And we've got 19 below in Minneapolis. It's 9 below in Cedar Rapids. But then you factor in this wind chill, and oh my goodness, how would you like to have a wind chill of 41 below, 31 below in Green Bay? That heart of the Arctic air is just missing us. I mean, our neighbors, even towards Indianapolis, 7 below is what it feels like. So here's that chunk of cold air. Now, this is what's going to happen. Our area of low pressure, our next winter storm, that is going to develop along the edge of that cold air, or take a path along that edge, and you can see it move right into the Buckeye State. So here's what's going on right now. It's getting its act together. I mean, we've got snow now in Missouri, down towards Oklahoma, into Texas. There's the area of low pressure. It's our panhandle hook. It's going to swing on up into the Ohio River Valley and blanket us with over 8 inches of snow. So let me take you hour by hour here today. Not a lot going on. Could have some breaks of sun, but otherwise uneventful on this Valentine's Day weather-wise. We're getting lots of clouds through the evening and overnight. Now, after 4 a.m., that's when I expect the snow to move in, and this is going to be steady snow, heavy at times during the morning commute. Give yourself some extra time. That batch between 4 a.m. and 11 a.m., we're going to get at least 1 to 3 inches with that one. Get a break in the afternoon. Second one comes at us during the evening, and then as we head into the night. And this one's going to pack a punch. We've got heavy snow expected through much of that event, and then that's out. It's tapering off right around the morning commute time, but of course when you've got several inches of snow on the ground, it's going to take a while for ODOT to clean up every street across Northeast Ohio. So here's a look at snowfall futurecast. Showing you this without the numbers. Look at the picture here. It's just all in blue, 1 to 3 inches by your lunch hour. Then we're going to add to that. Here comes the purple. Purple's between 3 and 6 inches. That's moving in by the time you get to bed. And then when all is said and done with, by Tuesday morning, here's what we're expecting. Widespread 8 to 12 inches of snow to the north and west where that winter weather advisory is. 5 to 8 inches, and then well to the south and east out of our viewing area and where the warmer air is mixing in, they're getting 2 to 4, but 8 to 12 inches of snow for everybody. Everybody will definitely get that 8 inches. All right, here's a look at how much snow we need. We need about 5.5 inches, so I think the storm will take care of our deficit. 37 degrees, the average high. We are well below that once again. On this Valentine's Day, it is a cold one. Our temperature 24 degrees. We've got the snow around, 2 bursts, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening with that heavy snow, and then the cold air arrives after